Hey, Kyle Lenning here with Property Management Connection. I am all things owner related, also oversee our operations department here. So I'd be your go-to point of contact for anything that has to do with your home. I'm gonna take some time to go over to my top list of things that I think all landlords and property owners should know, especially when they have renters living in their property. Number one thing would be that landlords must go through Tennessee landlord registration. There's a $10 fee with this, but without this in place, you actually don't have the proper requirements to be able to rent out your property. These are all things that we deal with on a day-to-day basis. Did you know that grass and weeds actually can't exceed 12 inches in your front yard? Your neighbors have every right to call and report these things on the current tenant or even you as a homeowner, which you must abide by. If not, you're going to start incurring fines. Any and all privacy fences built on the property at 6 feet or higher must be at least 10 feet from the property line. Another thing to consider, and something that we deal with often, is that sheds and carports that are 10 feet by 10 feet or larger actually require a permit to be built and stored on the property. Something else to consider that we all deal with is vehicles being parked in the front yard. According to the Metro codes, no vehicles can be parked on the grass even if it is your own primary residence. In addition to this, not more than 25% of the lot can be paved for parking. Unlicensed vehicles kept on the property must be stored in a garage. If stored in the public view, they can be reported as a code violation. The most common thing we see as landlords and working in property management is fire and safety codes not being brought up to the current standard. We do require that all properties under management have fire alarms in all bedrooms at the front and back doors, and then any additional common spaces required by the fire department based on square footage. The number one thing we deal with from a codes perspective in liability is dealing with fire, smoke, and carbon alarms. This code is regularly updated to comply with all up-to-date fire and safety prevention. One unknown thing that most people run into is any smoke or carbon alarm dated older than 10 years is actually out of code. Thanks for listening to a few of my top things regarding Metro codes. If you want some more information or conversations through what these items might entail for you, feel free to contact our office or visit our website at propertymanagementconnection.com.